when I first met her, I was like, oh, she's a bit rude, you know. I was like, come on, why is she not looking at me or talking to me, you know? And she went, oh, Danny, it's because I've got a reason.
We are joined in the studio by the winner of The Masked Singer, the winner of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, not the winner of MasterChef. Well, hang on.
But
if it wasn't for Lisa Snowden's duck breast, you'd have won that,
Mate, you were so true.
You were robbed.
Danny Jones.
Oh, thank you.
You were robbed.
I mean,
I still remember your gyozas from that show.
mate, they were good gyozas.
Weren't they? Special.
Do you
Special.
actually really cook, or did you sort of do it specifically for MasterChef?
I was a fan of the show, and I was a fan of cooking.
So you do?
Yes, but I tried. You know, I thought I was better than I was. That show,
Should have won it. He should have won.
I mean, the fact you can make a gyoza. My husband puts some toast in the toaster and opens a bag of Haribo, and that's it. That's all he can do. If I died, my children wouldn't eat.
Well, it's quite a special time food for me. You know, it's like sit down and have a little,
Yeah.
you know, catch up.
No, it's lovely.
Why is it that you seem to be so successful on those shows?
Honestly, I do not have a clue. I just went for it this year.
I know what it is.
I just went for it.
It's because you are genuine. You are
thank you so
authentic
much.
and lovely, and there's and people can see. You know, the public are clever.
Yeah,
they can see
they see
through
through the
rubbish.
nonsense, yeah.
And
What a lovely morning.
And you're just genuinely such a lovely bloke. So of course you're going to win. Of course you're going to win, Jungle. How does
you
it
so
feel to
much.
be the king?
It feels amazing. Like it's quite hard to explain. But you know, no one's judging you for being, you know, in the band you're diluted to 4, and it's like, oh, McFly have won, or on The Voice, the voice singer has won. But people were voting for me at my worst.
Yeah,
You know, so
which is
for people
brilliant.
to vote for me at my worst, and that's okay. I was like, that's pretty cool. You know, so it's a very humbling feeling, and yeah, I feel privileged to be able to have been in that position to do the show. You know,
Do you keep in touch with any of your campmates?
yeah, I was at the boxing with Barry and Melvin on Saturday.
Fabulous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we saw Colleen at her launch of her thing that she's doing.
Right.
I can't remember what it was. Yeah,
At least
her
you
products.
Yeah. You're in charge of her PR.
No, I'm not in charge of her PR, which I do take her products. We're quite nice, but it was amazing to see everyone. GK was there. Maura was there, and Barry was there, and
We had
OT
GK
was
on
there.
the show the other day.
Oh,
I'm
did
just
you?
going to remind you of something that she did for you in the jungle. I mean, she's in tune, actually.
Only
She hit
just.
the key, sort of. It's cute, though.
Do you know what? It's funny. I remember sitting around the campfire, and there was this question asked. It was like, "What have you got to say about the other? You know, what have you learned, or what can you see a change in the other campmates?" And I was like, "Oh," I said, and I had GK. I was like, "GK, I've noticed that you can now look me in the eye, because when I first met her, I was like, oh, she's a bit rude. You know, I was like, come on, why is she not looking at me or talking to me? You know, look at me in the eye." She went, "Oh, Danny, it's because I've got a reason. It's because I had a poster of you on my wall." And I was like, oh my God, all this time I thought you were just like, you know, not
She was a
talking to
fan.
me.
She was shy.
So it was,
Look you in the eye.
That's
thank
cute.
God, yeah.
What from having that amazing experience, aside from losing the weight, so we can talk about your tummy problems in a minute, which fascinate me. Things like this. Remember,
People
people
picked up
are
on that.
eating their Weetabix. But what are the sort of lasting memories or lessons that you say you would have learned from that experience?
Oh, I mean, Barry was a massive inspiration. Just time. Time's the only thing we run out of. And he
Yeah.
said, no job, no this, no that is more important than time with your son and your family and people that you love.
Yeah.
And it really is true, because I think in there you have so much time, and friendships and bonds really, really happen fast. Because when else do you ever get to sit down without your phone? You're all on the same diet, you're all in the same clothes, you're talking, it gets deep really quick, or you find out about each other so quickly. We never do that in every day. You know, you go to the pub with your mates, you're like, oh, what about the football? What about this? What about that?
Yeah.
And that's why, you know, it was an amazing experience for me.
And how is your tummy? Because
Tummy-
I've read you've had tummy troubles.
Honestly, it was rough.
Was this coming out of the jungle?
Coming out of the jungle, yeah. The medic said to me, just go easy, go small. I obviously didn't. I went straight for
course you would.
breakfast. I
I
had
would.
2 breakfasts that
bet you
morning.
did.
Banana
Oh my
breads,
God.
croissants, eggs, everything.
Okay, you.
And then chicken burgers later on, and I
lad.
paid for it.
Oh, okay. Look, we don't need any more detail. I'll tell you what we'll do.
Daddy, sorry, going back to the jungle, I just want to touch on, you were very vulnerable in there. You were very honest. You even cried.
Yes. Do you know what? I think it was the atmosphere in there, you know, like I said before, you open up really quick, you get to know people. And it was Barry. It was seeing Barry. At one time, he was the toughest man on the planet.
Yeah.
And seeing him open up about his daughter.
Yeah.
And it opened the door and allowed me to kind of go, oh, it's okay to kind of speak about this stuff. And I never thought I would go on a show like that and open up like I did. And then from that, you know, the influx of positivity that I've had just talking about kind of my mental well-being has been amazing. And now this Calm ambassadorship has come along, and I'm privileged and honoured to be. I've never had a role like this before. It's amazing. And you know, I'm here to spread good vibes about there is help out there. You
And
know?
especially
and
for men who find it quite difficult to talk or be vulnerable.
Absolutely. Like I was saying before, you know, I think it's strength to show vulnerability.
Yeah.
You know, and I was stuck at one time in a world of anxiety. I didn't know where to go, and Calm is an amazing place because it has a helpline 24 hours with trained professionals, not just volunteers. And if I'd have known that, I'd have had a place to go.
Yeah.
And I just want to spread the word that, you know, you're not alone, and there is help out there.
Super
and there's
important
somewhere to go.
to
you know.
talk. Yeah.
Can I ask, because I know we're running out of time a bit, have you got your phone with you?
I do have my
Can
phone.
you get a phone out, please, and give it to Amanda? You know the rules on this show. Nothing sacred.
You don't have to give it to me.
Okay, what we're going to do? We're going to spin our. So we're going to spin our. We're going to spin
We've
our
got
wheel.
this magic wheel.
Yes.
We play this game quite a lot with our friends that come on the show. We're going to spin it. Whatever it lands on, we're then going to ask you to open your phone. We're going to ask you a question about whatever it lands on.
Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah,
Open
great.
and all we ask for is honesty and
Which he was
openness
just saying
on the
that's
show
what he
this
is. That's it.
Okay, so first up,
Where's
we
it going? Where's it going? It's
have
gone past. Okay, it's land.
Instagram.
Okay. Instagram.
Instagram.
on
What do you want to know
Instagram.
about Instagram?
We want to know what is
open up
the
Insta.
last DM that you sent.
Just check it, man.
Family
Make sure
affair,
he's not
family
going to
affair.
skip over anything either.
Okay.
So this was last night. I was at the Led Zeppelin movie premiere
Yeah,
thing.
just don't say the first one.
Okay, I won't say the first line. But as I was leaving, I was walking up the stairs, and these two lovely ladies were waving at me, and I'm going, kind of like looking a bit like, who's like waving?
Yeah.
And I've worked with these lovely ladies before, and I know them quite well. And as I got to the top of the stairs, I realised it was the Nova twins, and I just made myself look so stupid. So I messaged them, and I went, girls! I swore, sorry, that was me. Didn't mean to be rude, and sent them a wave.
Did that, and then they waved back.
So I waved through Instagram.
Oh, there you go.
That's good.
All right, let's spin it again. So we've done Instagram. We can take that one off.
Yeah.
And we are now on photos.
Oh, camera
So,
roll.
can we see the last picture that you took?
There you go.
Right, describe that. What is that? I can't see from here.
Oh, I bet I know what that was about. That is his little
Describe
boy
it.
with a massive telescope looking at on the 25th.
Yeah, well, we missed that date.
Oh, you
so
missed
don't,
that
don't
date.
tell him that. Don't, Cooper, if you're listening, I'm sorry about that,
That's
mate.
nearly a full moon.
No, it wasn't. All the planets
Yeah,
alive.
they were
yes.
Yeah.
You're
So I didn't set up the telescope in time, but it was a birthday present for him.
It's a
Right.
Yeah.
brilliant present.
It's good, isn't it?
So good. It's huge.
Yeah. So we were looking at the moon. Yeah.
Did you
At no
see the
stage
flags
did you
where
think
the
this is overrated?
he was going. He went, cool. Went straight back downstairs.
All right, time one more. We're
bless
going to have
him.
time for one more.
Okay,
Let's spin it one more time.
Yeah.
So we've done camera roll, we've done Instagram, we are on
WhatsApp.
Oh God, here we
Okay.
go.
What
So,
was the last message you received?
Oh, received.
Yeah, read it out to us.
Or sent? Which is better? What do you think?
Well, actually, what just happened? I had to send a WhatsApp to my team going, "Hey, I'm stuck outside. They won't let me in.
Oh, yeah,
At
that's-
this building."
Yes.
Oh, that's awkward.
blinking Courtney on the door. He's ridiculous.
They wouldn't let you in here.
They won't let me in.
We got a
That's
phone call.
embarrassing.
The producer was like, Danny Jones is at the door. We're like, can you just let him up,
They won't let me
Courtney,
in.
for God's sake?
Don't let anyone in here. Well, listen, any
High
day, you are
security.
always welcome, Danny.
Thank you so much.
It's
Yeah,
been
we
Thanks
love
for
you
having
on
me.
the show.
on
Thank
again.
you.
Danny Jones.
Thank you so much.
There you go. Good stuff.